Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Knowledge Transfer. In today's topic, I'm going to cover what is receipt write-off in Oracle Fusion accounts receivables and what are the configurations and process we need to follow to test it. So let me brief about what is receipt write-off. So as we know now, what do we mean by on-account receipt and or customer refund? So if there is any amount which customer is saying to adjust it in another transaction, then we use a concept called as on account receipt. If customer is asking for the refund, then we use the concept called as customer refund. And if there is very minute amount, let's say 1 rupees, which customer is not asking us back, or neither they want or they are asking us to adjust it in another transaction, that time we use a concept called as receipt write off. Why we use that? It's just because it keeps the accounting record accurate, and whenever we are generating the report, there will be some minute amount which will be showing as unapplied. So that's type of ignorance. For that type of ignorance and all, we use the concept called as a receipt write-off. Now let me start with an example. Let's say nowadays, whenever you are going for shopping and all, there will be a high chance they are using price call as 999, right? But let's say we pay 1000. So what we are left? We are left with 1 rupees or $1, you can say, that we are not going to adjust in another transaction. Neither we are asking for a refund. So that type of times we use a concept called as receipt write-off, so that it will be not be showing into unapplied amount as $1. I hope the write-off concept is clear. Let me start with a configuration. So the very first thing is we need to set up a write-off limit, like maximum how much amount we can write off. Let's say we cannot write off $50,000, right? We should be setting up a minute amount. Minute amount means less than $100 or less than $10. So that type of things. So set up write-off limit at receivables system option. Next we will be create a receivable activity as write-off. And the same way, we'll be setting up a limit as how much, maximum how much we can approve it for a write-off. Set approval limit. And what are the process we will be following is, you'll be create a transaction of, let's say, 999, create receipt as of 1000, and unapplied will be $1. So let's quickly jump into the system and see how the configuration look like. So firstly, I need to go to the receivable system option configuration. Receivable system. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Search with your business unit. Once you landed up here, go to the second tab called as cash processing. In here we have the limit which we can set it like from how much amount till how much amount we can write off. So let's say $1 till 10. So more than $10 we won't be able to write off. Either we are going to refund it or either we are going to put it on account for a customer. So save and close. Next, search for receivables activity. Search with your business unit. In here, let me check whether I had created or not before. Right off? No, I don't think so. So let's quickly create it. So let's say Bell write off. Copy this, paste it, and here we need to select it as a receipt write off. Give your GL account. Let me see if anything is there. 21010. Let's take this. Click OK. I am giving it some dummy account. You can create like in value set values of your natural account as receipt write off so that you will be able to test the accounting entries as well. Click OK, save and close. So we have created receivable activities. Now, next we have set the approval limit. So as I had already discussed in my previous video, approval limit cannot be set for your own user. You need to go it through another user to set it. So let me see. Okay, I had remember the password of another user or not. Maybe this is the one. No. Okay. This is also not there. Let me check. By the time, let me give me 10 seconds whether this user have all the access or not. So I'm just pausing the video, otherwise the video will be too long. So as you can see, we don't have proper access for this particular user. We should be getting some setup and maintenance tasks. So in order to set those approval limit, why we are not having in this user is just because we didn't assign security console security manager role to this user. So let me try it with some another user. So there I had assigned right now. So we need to search for the task call as manage approval limit. Okay, manage approval limits. So let's create it. We are doing it for my user call as Bell. Search for your user. We are planning to do a receive write-off with a currency of USD. Minimum approval will be 1 and the maximum you can give it 10. You can give it more than 10 also, but firstly it will be looking it for your receivable system option. If you are setting in your receivable system option as 10 and you are giving it over here as 100, it will not allow you to approve it more than 10. Save and close. Now let me log in it to my Bell user and we will be going into the process. So we have set the limit, Receivable activities is done. Receivable system option configuration is done. Let's quickly create a transaction of 999. Mm, 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 mm. Go to billing, task list, create transaction, select your BU, transaction source as well, invoice, select your customer, description as receipt, right off, knowledge transfer, GG1, quantity as 1, unit price 999. So we are planning, we are about to create the 999 as a transaction. Save. Let me note it down. The transaction number. Transaction number is 11002. Complete and close. So we have created a transaction of 999. Let's create a receipt against it. Task list, create receipt. My receipt is, my BU is Bell. Receipt class and method, select any, whichever you have created. KT receipt right of, okay, 001, amount of 1000, and submit and apply manually. Go to application, add open receivables. My receipt number was, oh sorry, transaction number was 111,002. Search for it, select your transaction, click on add, and done. Now here you can see we do have an unapplied amount as 1 rupees. It will not make much difference, but in if you are generating it any report, so at that time you can see it as unapplied as amount as 1, which is wrong. So what we will do is click one time save. Now click on action, click on more. Here we have create write-off. Click on create write-off, and we are writing off as amount 1. So we have created receivable activities, right? So you need to select it here. And why we have so many receivable activities, but we are able to see it only one, is just because system check what is the activity type you have selected. So we have selected the activity type as write-off. That's the reason system is selecting only one. Let's say you are creating some more write-off as receivable activities and selecting the type as activity type as write-off. At that time, you can see the drop down many. So I'm selecting this. Click on OK. Click on save and close. This is how a write-off process work in Oracle Fusion Accounts receivables. So with this, we have came to the end of the video. I hope you had liked this video. Please do like, subscribe, and let me know some additional topic or any types of topic you need any videos. So thank you.